Hey y'all, welcome to Robyn on the Farm. Today I have a really easy, simple, and light recipe to share with you. This is Speedy Pudding Fruit Salad. I was barely 20 years old when I got married and I had no domestic skills whatsoever. I couldn't cook or bake or clean. Those are all things that I have definitely developed over the years. But whenever there was a family function or a potluck or any kind of gathering that I had to take food to, probably for the first couple years of our marriage, I would take this Speedy Pudding Fruit Salad because it was the only thing I knew how to make. Plus, it's really good, it's really simple. Let me just show you how to make it. You'll want to make it and take it to your family functions too. So even though I know how to make way more stuff now, I still make this Speedy Pudding Fruit Salad because it's so good. My family likes it. So here's my old printout. I have had this printed out and in a binder for 22 years now. So I got this recipe from my sister-in-law and it's one of my family favorites. So I'm just going to show you how to make it. It's really good. To make this recipe, all you need is some vanilla instant pudding. Definitely not the cook and serve kind. You want the instant pudding. This is a 3.4 ounce box of vanilla instant pudding, and you'll need the big can of fruit cocktail. This is 1 pound, 14 ounces, so the big can, and you're gonna want it well drained. You're also gonna want some whip topping or some Cool Whip, about a cup of that. 2 cups of milk. I use full fat milk. I think it just makes it richer, creamier. A couple of bananas and some mini marshmallows. We're only gonna use about 1/4 of the bag, so not a ton of mini marshmallows. But like I said, this is super simple to whip up. This is a great thing that I have my kids just whip together when I need to make something as a side or to take something somewhere. They all know how to make this, so this is a really great recipe if you wanna make it with your grandkids or your kids. They can have fun just mixing it all together. Okay, so let's just get started. I'm gonna start by making the vanilla pudding. You use this 3.4 ounce box and you put it in a big old bowl. Okay, let's throw that in there. You're gonna add 2 cups of milk. Like I said, this is my whole milk. You can use anything you want, but the fuller fat will be richer, creamier, and I just like it, but use whatever you want. Okay, so 2 cups of milk. Now, I just have to whisk this together for a couple minutes just to get it all incorporated really good, get all of the pudding dissolved. So just take a couple minutes to do that. I have just been mixing this up for about 2 minutes and it's getting nice and thick. So I think it's totally ready to add the next step. Next step is our whip topping. You're gonna add a cup of Cool Whip. I always buy the cheap stuff. No sense in buying the expensive stuff, especially with the cost of groceries these days. No way, I just buy the cheap stuff. So this is about 1/2 of this small container. This is 8 ounces of Cool Whip. So I add about 1/2 of the container. And now I'm just gonna kind of fold it in. Now I'm gonna add my fruit cocktail. I drained this. So you want to well drain your fruit cocktail. Throw it in your bowl. Next, I'm gonna add 2 bananas. The bananas are really good in it. I don't like them too ripe in this, just some good bananas like you would grab off the counter to eat. So I'm just gonna cut these up really quick. 2 bananas. The bananas add a really good texture and taste to this. You could always add more bananas if you really like them, but I feel like 2 bananas is perfect. This is a great side for Thanksgiving or Easter. It's just a good, it's like a sweet, it's almost a dessert, but it just goes really good with your meal too. Okay, so that's 2 bananas. Let's kind of mix those in really quick. And our very last ingredient are our mini marshmallows. So this isn't the healthiest little side dish or treat you can make, but it's good. And kids love mini marshmallows, and so they really like this. So you wanna add about 6 ounces of mini marshmallows. So I'm just gonna add about 1/4 of this bag. Oops, gonna make a mess. Okay, that looks good. So now, the next step is just to fold these in. It smells so good. This is just a really great little side dish. And like I said, I used to make this all the time. And nobody complained about it because everybody really liked it. Everybody liked to see it on the table. It was my nieces and nephews. It was like their favorite part of the meals. So this is a great little thing if you just want to make something quick. Throw it in your fridge, grab it when it's time to go. I am just gonna give this a really quick, good last stir so that I'm sure that the bananas and the fruit cocktail and the mini marshmallows are all mixed up really well. And that's it. Our Speedy Pudding Fruit Salad. Perfect name for this because it is so speedy. I am now gonna put this in my fridge for at least 2 hours. Usually you want to go a little bit longer, but you can even go overnight if you want to. If you want to make this the night before and pull it out the next morning, that works great too. The main thing is you want to give the mini marshmallows some time to soften up. If I would take a bite of this right now, I wouldn't like it that much, but once the marshmallows start to soften, oh, this is so good. So we're gonna have this with dinner tonight. We're gonna have some hamburgers and some chicken and some salad, and then this will be with it, and it's gonna be really good and light and refreshing and good on this hot summer day. There it is. Like I said, I've made this so many times, more times than I can count, and it's always a hit. Everyone always likes it. So try this out. I will put the recipe down in the description so you can try it out. Thanks for being here with me on Robyn on the Farm. I'll see you next time.